I came across a really interesting Nami list on Twitter, and I'm going to link down the tweet below just so you see the source, where someone was doing well with 4 Apises in their deck in OP06. And you know, obviously just all the bells are ringing off. Half the time I think of Apis, I just want to scream at how bad it is. And the other time I'm just like, honestly, we might just have to let this person cook, because honestly, at a base level 2k counter, right? 2k counter, you have to discard a bunch of cards, which helps you set up a Deathwing, and then you get to look for Kaya, Zephs, Pilaf, stuff like that. I don't know if you know how good that is, considering we only have 2 Deathwings, so a lot of times you can just lose them, you don't get to use them anymore. But I do like the fact that Gravity Blade is just becoming like a Nami staple. This card's actually so good in this meta right now. You just really, at the opportune time, it can really save you the game. But Apis comes through in very interesting ways, so I'll let you watch the videos and see what you get out of it. We definitely want to be playing this deck list a bit more later this week. This Moria matchup is so tough. They're gonna choose to go first. We're gonna be up on cards here because they're gonna Perona us to death. Draw a card and then go down to 4. I guess that's an option for me. Then I don't leave up counter. It's pretty bad regardless. It's a bad hand. Okay, the hand got worse. I apologize. The hand got worse. Yeah, it's gonna be use card action, drop. It's gonna have to be that, yeah, because turn cards to deck. Guess I should have put the Mr. 1/3 from the top. Yeah, because then we could return. Yeah, okay, that part I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think that part too. I should have left the Mr. 1/3 from the top, because that could have gotten me a gavel at that point in the game. All right, let's see what happens. So, I mean, this is a reanimation turn. We can counter out. Just really depends on what they're getting back. What do they discard here? They just go Thriller Bark. Yeah, and just return Moria. Yeah, return the Moria makes sense. Let's keep setting up. Do I just want more proactive cards? Trying to think, do I just want more proactive cards or do I want this? Honestly, with the Moria coming down at some point, I feel like I just bottom it like that and just keep it pushing. Just try and find more proactive cards. I said find more proactive cards. That's not exactly what I meant right now, but it's open for like a Kaya. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We can push some of those effects to the bottom. So we know there's 2 Impels in our deck. 3 Impels in our deck. Sorry. There's 3 Imp. I'm actually just taking that in right now. There's 3 Impel Down All-Stars at the bottom of our deck. 1 Pilaf here. What a world we live in, eh? Let's do this. I untap to 6 Dawn next turn. Can't really use that removal spell, so I don't think that's in the books for us right now. We want to mill a card over. It's probably going to be this. We want to draw this. Yeah. So, trash. Yep, we don't want the removal spell right now. And then we will redraw off this attack. They will trigger. We're going to Absalom. They will kill our Kaya. Noise. Right, we will redraw. And then we will draw again. First thing we will do is attack. Yep, and then we will redraw. Okay. Not bad. Next turn, we have Moria coming down. Was I as proactive as I could have been? I'm still at 32 cards. I haven't taken a hit, but I probably will this turn, unless they flump it hard. Really, they got 4 Dawn accessible to not their leader. Oh, interesting. Well, I will definitely do this then. Okay, so they have less Dawn. So this kind of stops one of their attacks because they want to like reanimate here, right? Yeah, so the Absalom will not be attacking me, which is nice. So it's able to stop 1 attack. Yup. What card are you returning? Right. Take the Absalom back. We will resolve. Huh. All right. Well. I mean, in this case, we'll attack here. Right. We'll use the removal spell to send both of these to the bottom and end the turn. It might be beneficial to do that now. We will probably take... I don't know how they'll divide this. Like, we can block out of one of these attacks. They'll go Moria, attach one Dawn to something, like hit me for 6, and then I can block like one of the damage. I'm gonna untap to 3. I don't really have to. It's just like I don't really have to take the hit, but am I really gonna be looking to lose my Deathwink to do that this early in the game? It's not like that. It's not like that. Interesting. They don't want to play Moria here. They don't want to play Moria here. Why though? Why don't they want to play Moria here? That is... Okay, you just want to build a board and they want to reanimate. Okay, they want to build a board and they want to reanimate. They want to get like... Sure. Okay, fair enough. Build a board. I mean, these are just 2k counters. I could just keep them in hand. I don't really need Takaya here. I could. I could. Honestly, drop these because I can play these and I can use these for counter. And then we can swing in here. Sure. Yep, that'll get me to discard a card. I will definitely discard the Zeph. What's nice about that is if they do want to reanimate the Perona, again, it's not Moria, which is really weird if they went that route. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's the line too. We'll trash the Zeph. This means a series of weaker hits are coming against me. So that's kind of nice. A series of weaker hits. Yup. Yep. Fortunately that we lost the Kaya there. Trash for counter. I mean, again, they look for cards, but I think it's better to just do all of this right now. Maybe set myself up, do this. Just go through the deck really at this point. Yeah, I think that's really the plan here. Go through the deck. Deathwink is truly my best friend here. Right, attach forward on, attack into the Absalom just to like take out an attack. Right, 3 life, 5 hits. It's not looking good. Not gonna lie, it's not looking good. But we're able to kind of bait out a bunch there. Let's see what we can get rid of. I think I want to do this now, right? Oh, the gavel draw is actually insane. The gavel draw is actually crazy. So we can bait like 1 or 2 more attacks here. Like we can bait like maybe 1 more attack. We'll take like a free one here. Or maybe we just do this. No, just do this now. Last thing I need is to get blown out. So now they have 3 attacks. I have 3 life. They don't want to hit me. That's the key here. They don't want to hit me. They just want me to rely on my bottom deck here. This is a mistake. We're going to use this trigger 100%. Start by placing cards on top. Actually, how many rubber bands do I have? I don't think there's any rubber bands at the bottom. That's kind of the triggers I'm looking for here. Like, what am I should know my last 2 triggers, actually. At this point, I should know I think one of them is a Spada. Rubber band. Band, Spada. Hold on, I can't even count. Yo, I lost count. Okay. Band, Spada. Band, Spada. Band, Spada. Band, Spada. Okay, so it's a rubber band and a Spada. Okay, so it really depends on what hits first. So we're going to place these cards on top. I want to 100% draw this. And then I want to draw this. I want to draw it like this. So regardless of how it is, Spada or thing will get me to discard this. Yes. Regardless of how my triggers work out, Spada will get me to... Yes. Perfect. So you draw discard. The order is important. This is a card where the order is important. You can't like rearrange it some way and choose to like trash first thing. The order is important here. So you draw, then trash. So that's going to be good. So we're able to get rid of the Impel Down All-Stars. Now we know that we're drawing into Gavel. Why? Wait, there's a spot at the bottom of my deck? What? Well, I don't want to use this trigger. So I got blown out by Brook, but there's not much I can really do about that. So deploy. Drop this. Brook wipes me out. If there's something that bottoms decks in this deck, it's better for me to be safe and probably just grab Rubber Band. Just to be as safe as possible. Then what we can do is we can maximize here. So we can do this and attack in. See if they let me take the hit. I can mill one card. That should really cover me. All right, end the turn. Regardless, I have it here. Well fought. Well fought. Well fought, honestly. No use Apis so far, but honestly, I will say Apis being a 2k counter did come into play here. Weren't able to use Apis, but being a 2k counter was pretty clutch for us, so. All right, all right, all right. GG's. Running up against some Enel. Okay, all right, all right. I'm gonna force this. It's probably not a good idea. Genuinely, this hand is probably not a good idea. But it defends against a lot. I should probably be playing something a bit more proactive considering this list, but there you go. Already getting some wins here. Lost a piece of removal, which isn't that great. I think I will just use that and then end the turn. That way I can at least enable the beam. It's one of the quality of life changes I really appreciate in this sim, but that way I can thing on the beam there. That's a good that's gonna be a good gravity blade target, I'll say that. It's gonna be a good gravity blade target. Depending on how high they swing, we'll probably go Gavel, Pitch, Spada. Ooh, what do you got? 7? Looking to play Thingmom? That hurts. Like, what's my plan next turn? It's probably just Gravity Blade. Yeah, we'll have to push those back to the top. Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't want to lose those cards. We'll have to push those back to the top. Okay. They're probably just playing thing here and passing. In that case, do I really want to Gravity Blade next turn? What do I want to do next turn? I'm at 7. I probably don't want to play any of these. Honestly, probably just draw. They could like top deck it though. If they had Katakuri, if they had 8-cost Katakuri, they could bump my Zeph up though. Can't really bounce it for value. I think the Dazzbones might be better. Just in terms of just getting cards out. Oh no, it's not 7-cost Mom. It's NL. What am I saying? Anyway, we can draw into both here, which is kind of nice. So I don't mind. I just can't remove that. Which is fine. I'm at 8. I think this is is it worth really swinging into this? I'm barely through my deck right now. Yeah, let's just go through. Let's just play the Zeph, force them to have it. All right, you got it. Unfortunate. All right, so I can counter out here. Trash that. Definitely use that trigger. There you go. That's a good trigger. Yeah, we'll before I mistaked. Oh no. So both of my peel-offs are at the bottom of my deck. That's not great. Both of my peel-offs are at the bottom of my deck. I don't really want a Gravity Blade here. Is it worth Gravity Blading? No. Gravity Blade seems awful right now. I'll go 5. I'll go 10k at this Gadatsu. That way that's 3 cards at least. The Enel is useless. I think the Enel is not leaving the field. So, even if I had Red Rock. I've made that mistake before. I've done it on the channel too. I've still posted the video. You got to be able to show your shame, right? So, all right, they had that. That's fair. I mean, that's still 3 cards. That's still 3 cards, I'd say. Yeah, still kind of win in my books there. Right. They're playing for 8 here. What are they playing? Okay. I need to take that many hits for free type of thing. Okay. Okay, use the trigger. Very few times do I use this trigger, but... Okay. I don't think we win this. I'm going to be honest. Based on how this is going, I don't think we win this. That is a bit of a nightmare. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we win this. We definitely grab Rubber Band here. I know we're drawing some nonsense too, so truly know we're drawing some nonsense. It's not looking good. I'm still at 21 plus cards. Yep. Yep. Definitely one of the tougher matches. I mean, they found 2 NLs into the Yamato. Like, they found what they needed to find. Truly, found what they needed to find. Yup. They don't have lethal here. It's actually, honestly, that's actually like really bad. All things considered, that's pretty bad. Okay. Use that trigger. Yep. And there's the lethal. They just got out. I mean, like, the double NL is just really unfortunate. I mean, yeah, no Apis to test out this time around, but yeah, GG's. All right, we'll take it. Playing against some Zoro, they choose to go first, which makes sense. How do I play this? I'm trying to think if I wanna get rid of some cards in here. I might run this. I might run this actually. We get an extra card. See what we get. No cards to draw. Love me a good whiff. This is good actually. So we can deploy this, use the card action, drop these 2. It's gotta be another freaking Apis though. Actually, it could be Gavel. Which probably is just better. I don't know how my bottom deck's gonna end up at that point, but okay. So if they just attach like 3 Dawn, swing in. I mean, what they'll probably do here is attach 1 Dawn, swing 6k, 2 Dawn, swing 6k. That's probably what they'll do here. Oh, well then, I was perplexed. I was messed up there. No trigger. Let's start swinging. Start defending, opponent. All right, that's right. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Start losing some of them cards. Okay, end the turn. Let's see. They can start doing some pretty efficient things here. Okay, they draw a Magra. Ooh. That's not fun. Okay, you're swinging 7. I will go thing pitch. Probably should have drawn first, to be fair. Maximize information, but I don't think I want to take this many hits this early. It's gonna be nice. Once we're able to get there, that's gonna be nice. So we can go rubber band. Do I really want to be using this next turn? Probably. I probably do want to use this next turn. So I'm gonna use Tudon. I'm gonna swing into this. God dang. God dang, god dang. All right. Fair enough. So I'm gonna be taking some hits this turn. Not some, just a couple. Okay. So I'm gonna use that. Then next turn, I have the ability to save on some, no trigger. That's gonna be a good way to kind of counter out into something here. We definitely will be pitching the Kaya. So as to not take too much damage here, or else we lose all of our stuff. Okay. Yup. Okay, so what? So this slash attributes. Swing into that. Based on this decision, we'll see if we want to hit him up with some removal or not. Probably should have just attacked the 2K, to be fair. Okay. So in that case, send both of these to the bottom and pass the turn. You can counter out of one of these attacks. Draw the monkey now. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Gavel pitch. Yep. Swing at me. Resolve. No trigger. That's not fun. Actually cancel here. Attacking to the 2K first. Probably just looking for this to... let's see if they counter out of this. I feel like they do. Which is kind of why I'm thinking I attached on. Okay, I guess not. I die to a lot here. Honestly, they just all swing. This is just an L. Aggro matchup. We definitely were able to use Apis to find something there. I don't know. Maybe we draw into a Deathwink or whatever here. There's a possibility. Everything's possible. No! Damn it. Oh, I just need a character there. And then I could have survived like one more turn. But was I really winning that game? No, I was not winning that game. All right, GG's. Up against Reiju. I feel like all of these matchups, honestly, are just like... I feel like all these matchups are just some of the toughest this deck has to... Isn't this just the same hand? Like, I feel like all these matchups are some of the toughest that this version of this deck can face, really. See if Apis is really the truth. Can Apis work in 06 meta? That is what I'm imagining the thumbnail is. Can Apis work in 06 meta? Honestly, use the card action. Let's go dump. Grab myself a Kaya. Could go Zeph. Could find myself a Zephy Zeph. Find myself a little Zephy Zeph. Probably go Gavel Pitch. I untap to 4 here. I think I really do want these cards though. Yup. Play them out. Draw your cards. It's good though. We're able to kind of limit them on the amount of Dawn that they're gaining there. It's good. It's good. I think I'll just take the hit. Pretty good trigger actually. Honestly, a pretty decent trigger. Just like they're still at 2 Dawn. Puts them like so far back. Draw some cards, which is great. And then now I can gavel. Pretty good, honestly. Pretty good trigger. Pretty good trigger. Keep on getting swanky with it. Keep on getting swanky with these triggers. All right, Reiju, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? I mean, we're a ways. We're getting through our deck here. We're getting through our deck here. Okay. They deploy. They trash it. Then you have to rest this. Yes, exactly. Okay. So you have... Well, you can't play it. So... fair enough. So, play the thing again. Go Dawn -1. You play it. You draw a card. 6k. Come at me. I'll go gavel. Probably go... Oh, interesting. We just want to attack 5k here. All right, that's good. I save more resources this way. This is good. This is net positive. This is net positive. I like it. I'm a fan. Yep. So they're using German Kingdom's ability. They're still just kind of wheeling through their deck here. Okay. Stuff for them to grab. That's fine. They'll cheat some stuff out. Honestly, I feel like I'm supposed to do this. I truly feel like I'm supposed to do this. Okay. So we're going to go Kaya. We're going to drop this. We're going to drop this. We're going to play out this. We're going to bring that back to our hand. We're going to threaten with the Zeph. Is that going to really work out? Probably not. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Probably not. Yes, they're only at 5 done, but they're a deck that is going to continue to cheat out a lot of things. They're a deck that is going to cheat out a ton of things here. Yep. Yanji. Bring this out as a blocker. Okay, so it's a 4. Yeah, it's a 6k blocker. Okay. Fair enough. Good card. Yep. Kind of regretting dishing that now. Okay, KO that. That's fair. Okay. So they're gonna spin their wheels. They're gonna keep looking. Honestly, I didn't think I would come up against it, but in these niche scenarios like this, top deck Gravity Blade would actually go so hard here. Top deck Gravity Blade would go so hard here. Yes. Top deck Gravity Blade would go hard. Definitely use that. Drop that. I don't want that right now. Definitely do. Oh, baby. That's what we call a triple. We call a triple. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Start countering. Start countering out. I don't know what to tell you. Start countering out. We got our just. Oh, baby. All right. That's what we call a counter. All right. We'll pitch the Kaya. It's okay. All right. They need at least 2 cards for this, which is good. Getting out more resources out of their hand. They're definitely going to be incentivized to swing into the Zeph, right? They definitely kind of need to. Yep. And at some point, hopefully, they run out of options to really capitalize on it. Let's see. I think the first hit they swing at me, I take. Right? First hit they swing at me, I take. Because I feel like what they're trying to do is trying to bait me into using removal and then taking my Zeph. My Zeph though is kind of clutch here. So I think that's going to be the winning card here. Right. So trash that for counter. I'm more than happy to do this. Right? Because I think they see the writing on the wall with it. At some point they have to run out of cards. Like they're going to run into these like high cost Vinsmokes that like really aren't doing anything. Yeah, they're just going to swing all into the Zeph. perfect. They see the threat. I love that. That's perfect. That essentially a whole turn got removed because of that. So we're gonna do this 3 Dawn, attach into this. This is probably 3 cards if they want to kill this, which is great. We will draw. We're in a really good spot now. I will say we are in a really good spot here. That, I'm telling you, that removal spell there was pretty clutch. Was pretty clutch. Honestly, I want to try and use an Apis more than just a counter here, just in a way that allows us to win the game. I'd love that. That'd be a great boost for the Apis mob. Be a great boost for the Apis mob. Apis gang, rise up here. If you're this far in the video, Apis gang in the comments. Come on. All y'all who are still playing Apis are a big fan. I want you to comment Apis gang in the comments. Okay. All right. This gains rush. All right. Coming in with a rush. We will rearrange. Honestly, all that looking awful. And then we will just draw a card. Honestly, there was a better way to do that. But I imagine they might play something here. There's no way they just attach all 3 Dawn and swing at me. That just... Because then... Yeah, okay, there you go. I was going to say, there's like no way. Okay, that's fair. They play that. They attach 1 Dawn to me. Or, so not me. That's 1 Dawn to Reiju here. I counter out of this. Right. Who's an Apis would have been good here. Oh, this is going to be a Dawn intensive turn. Yeah, I don't want to use Dawn here. It's going to be a pretty Dawn intensive turn. Honestly, yo, if we get the nuts here, like we go beam. I kind of want them to like find another Ichigi here. Because we could go beam. If we find like a gavel to pitch like a bad card, if we get character, if we go beam, draw gavel character, then we can rubber band. That's 3 cards. Then we gavel Deathwink. Like gavel Deathwink, that's 7 cards, and that's I've gone through 7 cards on their turn. That's obviously the dream. But beam. All right. Right. It's just like a, a thing that they're doing. 6K. I'm a fan. Just use that. Okay. We will redraw. Okay, character. It's going to be good for setting up a Deathwink. Kind of like a gavel, but we'll have to use the gavel on our turn type of thing. So this can attack. We will redraw. Not optimal, but it's what it is. It's where we have to be. What are they going to play for 4? Depending on how they swing out here, I may just... Thinking about attaching legit attaching like 5 Dawn, swinging into Ichigi here. Let's see. All right. You're doing a lot, opponent. You're doing a lot. I don't think I take this hit right now. I genuinely don't think I take this hit right now. I'm not supposed to. Attach here. Attacking to one of these. 10k. That's 3 cards. Or 2. Well, 3 cards. I imagine their hand can't be that stocked. If their hand stocked with like 2/2ks, I mean, beauty. They're empty-handed now. So German's not really looking for anything. Yeah, Charlotte Pudding draws me cards, so they don't want that. Yo, can you imagine if they knew what they were doing? They knew what they were doing. Just imagine if Charlotte Pudding was not locked to targeting your opponent. Honestly, it would be used in more ways than just Nami. I will say that. It would be used in more ways than... that's a bottom. It would be used in more ways than just Nami. Sakazuki would probably go crazy for it. Like you just card disadvantage. Honestly, a deck like Reiju too, you just be pointing it out yourself, drawing all these cards. Yeah, you truly just be pointing it out yourself. Yup. Honestly, I'll take all 3 hits here. If they let me, I'll take all 3 hits here. I'm more than happy to, because it's just correct at this point. It's that point in the game. It's that point in the game where I need to go through the deck. Yeah. Yeah. I will just take the last hit. Yeah. So this is where, like, you know, not necessarily like high-level players may not, like high-level players will probably not swing at you because they see the kind of writing on the wall. Like you're taking the hits here and they definitely know you can counter out, or like, even if you can't, they don't want the possibility of you just drawing more cards. They don't want that. I mean, that's the win in hand right there. So just end the turn. Let's think in bottom deck here. I would have to switch around the order if they bottom deck here. I at least need the Deathwink, I believe. Honestly, I don't need the Deathwink. It's the most Dawn intensive, but I can just win it right here. So just off this attack. So we're going to overpay, right? Let's not make the mistake here. We're going to overpay. So we're going to go Gavel, Pitch, trash 2 cards. Let's win with the Deathwink here. I enjoy winning with the Deathwink here. So we'll go Gavel, Pitch, trash 2 cards, and then Deathwink to win the game. That's it. Honestly, Apis is just a 2k counter so far in my testing, but it has helped us in situations find us cards that we need, which is fine. I was just hoping to kind of showcase that a bit more, but it's fine. You're allowed to win with just the usual Nami semantics there. So that was a good game. That was a good game, honestly. We had a lot of combat in there, forced some things out of our opponent's hand, and use our odds well. GG's.